Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and here we are with the Krillin and Android 18 unit. Honestly, among all these EZA units, I feel like this is the one that is probably going to be the most disappointing. Like, I don't know, like, it's nice that they're an orb changer, but like, they create orbs and then they need the orbs themselves. Like, I almost wonder if like their best asset to the team might just be like running them because they're an orb changer and then floating them off and then giving the int orbs to like the LR Team 7 or something like that might be a better way to do it. So let's go ahead and back out. Let me see what their defense is right here. So this is their first turn on rotation. Yeah, there's 62k defense. It's just not good enough. Like, all right, this unit. So what they do is they now greatly stack attack. Now that's the problem, is that they only stack attack. I think they should have stacked rather than greatly stack attack, they should have stacked attack and defense with every attack they do. They change physical key spheres to int, which is good. Then they launch an additional super with 5 or more int key spheres. And then they get 30% attack and defense with each attack performed. So it's just, there's a lot that they need to go right in order for this unit to be good. I just think, let me see what they look like after we've done the full, 6 attacks they need to? Yeah, go ahead, let's go. Let's see how good they look when we get the full 6 attacks they need to fully build up. But I just feel like this is not like, dude, this is reps of Universe 7 with like all the best units in the game and shit like that. Like, I don't know. Unless like some like Battle of Wits unit comes out that needs like in orbs or something. Like, look at, dude, 700k. Like, yeah, it's not exactly like we had the best opening rotation for them. Oh, they were getting the support from 17, too, for that low defensive number. Great damage they just did right there. That's awesome. Yeah, because they had experienced fighters. They had solid support and Tournament of Power all active with LR, Goku, and Frieza. I guess they do have Brainiacs and experienced fighters and solid support. Like, they've got a couple of good, like, attack and defensive links and stuff like that. You know, Tournament of Power is 3 key, 7% attack and defense. That's all nice, but I don't know, man. I just feel like if this unit would have stacked defense as well, I think that would have just benefited it way more. Because then at that point, like, I feel like their defense would have been more sustainable. Once you start talking about the long, difficult events, like, you would actually, like, see a purpose or a value in this unit. But as it stands, it's like, I don't know that they're going to be able to get enough attacks off to build up their attack and defense to where they're even relevant. Like, it's just an odd design. Like, you look at like Tien and Roshi, they're able to impact the team so much with their support, and they build up, like, I think much quicker, much easier by taking attacks and by actually attacking. Like, look at this garbage right here. Like, so here we go. This is also going to be like inconsistency for this unit. They need the 5 int key spheres in order to get the additional super. Well, guess what? We're not getting 5 int key spheres, so we can just go ahead and leave them in. Let's put them in slot 2. And what links do we have active right here? So they have experienced fighters, Shattering Limit, Tournament Power, and solid support all active. What is their defense? So they've attacked 2 times. Defense 85k. Great. No, they suck. Yeah, just go ahead and, I guess, attack with UI Goku. We can give the int orbs to them, but again, we're going to be 1 int orb shy. If this, you know what, this Krillin and 18 unit, they would have been way better. Check this out, right? Wild, I know. What if they just created rainbow key spheres and take away the stupid mechanic of launching an additional super attack with the int key spheres? Just make them a rainbow key orb, like, okay. So here's how I'd build this unit. They stack attack and defense on super attack. They get maybe 50% attack and defense at the start of turn. They create rainbow key spheres, and then they get, like, you know, 10% attack and defense extra for like 5 attacks. Like every attack they do gives them like 10% attack and defense, something like that. You do that, and this unit is like really runnable, right? Because they're stacking, which makes them helpful for long events. They're creating rainbow orbs with all these godly LRs on Reps Universe 7 Universal Survival Saga. A rainbow orb changer would become borderline a must run, right? Think of how good that would be with LR Blue Cow Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. Think about how good that would be with LR Team Universe 7 to have a rainbow orb changer. Instead, they just make them this sort of like shitty like in orb changer that no one wants, no one is asking for, and like no one is gonna run. Like this is just this unit is a huge miss. I don't think it matters too much, right? Because obviously LR Goku and Frieza are a monster W. LR Master Roshi is maybe one of the best things Dokkan's ever done, honestly. Like, I think LR Roshi is easily one of the best free-to-play units in the game. I think he's up there probably in the top 3, bare minimum. I probably would put Frieza above him. But Roshi definitely can be a little bit better defensively, like, in slot 1 than LR Prime Battle Frieza can. I think that does matter. You know, Roshi has the revival skill, the easiest one to perform in the game, too, which I think also does matter. So it's like, I feel like you probably could make the argument that Roshi is, like, the best free-to-play unit in the game. Actually, considering he has a 70% chance to stun and then he seals and shit, he probably is #1 now, really. All right, so here they have everything active except for Courage. Now, why do they have Courage as a link? I do not know. I mean, we could activate here on Tournament of Power if we linked him up with, oh, their defense jumps up to 180k. That's pretty good, actually. So that's with, because they have, oh, it's because of Cold Judgment. Yeah, Cold Judgment and Brainiacs is giving them 40% defense. Put Tien and Roshi in slot 1. And we'll float off the UI Goku. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, and then you give Tien and Roshi the SCR orbs. And then we'll see how this is going to go. So, I guess with Tien and Roshi around, I guess if you run the 2 of these characters as a rotation, maybe that could be a bit better. It's, yeah, you can't forget about Cold Judgment, dude. That gives so much defense. And then Tien and Roshi build up. They're fairly good as well. These are free-to-play units, by the way. like some of these numbers they're doing, like Tien and Roshi double-digit tanking, right? Like, there's a lot of support on this rotation. Remember, Roshi and Tien are given 40. UI Goku's given 30. 3.26? That's a huge jump now. Dude, just putting them next to that Tien and Roshi changes things quite a bit for them. They're going to get another super attack. They're greatly stacking. That greatly stacking is actually starting to kick in a lot, dude. They went from 3.2 to 4 mil. I don't know. Maybe they're not that bad. You know, like, all of a sudden they're doing a lot of damage. Whoa, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, whoa. Wait a minute. Whoa. Hold on. The Tien and Roshi gave them boys a nice jolt there. But again, this is one of those things where it's like, if you're going to run those 2 as a rotation, sure. Because again, they have... Yeah, because they got Tournament of Power, Shattering Limit. They got most of these links active together except for Courage. Again, Cold Judgment, 25% defense. Brainiacs, 15% attack and defense, right? Experienced Fighters, 15% attack. Solid Support, 15% attack. Then Tournament of Power is giving 7% attack and defense. Shattering Limit is giving 5% attack and defense. So, like, when all of it is active, like, they're getting a sizable amount. I think they still have 1 more attack until they're fully built up as well, by the way. Once we get the 1 more attack with Krillin and 18, they're going to have their full passive buff. And we are seeing that greatly stacks attack does jump up quite a bit. I think on this next turn, though, we're definitely going to want to float off the Tien and Roshi. So we could see, so I think we're going to see them fully built up on this next turn. But then in 2 turns, we can also take a look at what they look like fully built up without the Tien and Roshi. I'll be very curious to see, like, if a lot of what we're seeing, their power is actually just from that Tien and Roshi, which I think it is, right? Because again, like, Brainiacs, Cold Judgment, so they're getting 80% defense, plus Shattering Limit is 5, and then Tournament of Power is 7. So that's a lot of defense they get from Tien and Roshi. So put Gohan and Piccolo in slot 1. And yeah, we'll do this. So go ahead and check their defense. What's their defense at? 220. That's good. That is good. All right, if you get the, yeah, that's fine. Yep, perfect. You can do that. Then you can give them all of their orbs, so they're going to be able to build up their passive completely after this. They could still go up a little bit more. And then Tien and Roshi, they will be fine as well. So let's see what damage and defensively, like, the Krillin and 18 are going to do here. But again, they should be pretty fine. That's very unfortunate, but we shouldn't die in this turn. Gohan and Piccolo, of course, get the lion's share of their defense on super attack, right? So that will sort of allow them to get cream pied. Again, it's very rare that you're going to have units that are really good defensively in slot 1, like, before they attack. That's one reason why LRUI Goku is just the godliest to me, right? And LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, I mean, he's the first attack is always the scariest, where you don't want him to get super attacked. All right, so what are they up to here? 4.58. I mean, they are building rapidly. because the fact that they're greatly stacking, but then a lot of times you can actually get them to double super pretty consistently, it's allowing those numbers to really jump. 5.43. So it really does, like, dude, these supers really skyrocket their power. Like, if they get a third super right here, they'll be over 6 mil. Which they did. Oh, well, 5.73. Close, close. Yeah. Oh, you know what it is? Because they're fully built up now. That's why the last one built up a little bit. Like, the buff was lower. It's because they're now fully built up with their passive and stuff like that. So, again, let's go into this next turn. And even the Tien and Roshi at 3.5. Yeah, these characters are all super good for free-to-play. Like, like if you are, like, a free-to-play player and you get, like, LRUI Goku, and you can actually just surround him with, like, all these insane free-to-play characters, and you're probably good. Yeah, so let's have Goku and Frieza just terrorize this Goku right here. And then I just really want to see what Krillin and 18 do on this next turn. Fully built up. So we were able to fully build them up in 8 turns. That is the other thing. Like, how often are you going to get to turn 8? I guess in the God event, you're probably very likely to get that deep. Obviously, Legendary Goku event, Infinite Dragon Ball History. I guess maybe I was too harsh on them. They did put up very impressive numbers throughout this video. They did. They start out so unimpressive, but then the deeper you go, the better they look, right? All right, so what is their... Let's see what their defense is. 108. That's still good. Put them in slot 1 with Gohan and Piccolo in slot 2. What links do they have active? Okay, so that's the thing, is we have Cold Judgment still active. Cold Judgment, Brainiac, Solid Support, Tournament of Power. So Cold Judgment. Okay. Put Goku and Frieza in slot 2. Now check the defense. 132k. So this unit being good, I would say, is definitely reliant on having Cold Judgment. Like, if you have Cold Judgment active, Brainiac, Solid Support, Turn of Power, like, you get all those links active, they're going to look good. But without them, they might look a little bit mid. So, yeah, keep them in slot 1. Yep, give them those int orbs. Let's see how much damage they'll do right here. Defensively, they should be taking double-digit damage, just as long as UI Goku does not super attack, right? They'll be taking double digits right here. So, let's see what they're going to take. So, this is double digits. What attack set are we getting? That's still good. 3.95 is still good. They're a solid unit. It's just like you really have to let them build up for long events. But again, if you're like a free-to-play player, there's way worse you could do than this unit for sure. It's one thing is like units that have the combo of like Cold Judgment and Brainiacs, you're getting massive amounts of stats from links like that. We do have several characters, like, again, Tien and Roshi, Gohan and Piccolo, Gohan and Frieza, who have, like, those sort of links. Android 17 has got some of that type of stuff, right? And he's got the defensive support, the key support as well, to make them look fairly good. I want to let this play out to see if UI Goku will super Goku and Frieza, how much damage he'll deal to them right here. Oh, this is good. I really want to see this. So they were built up, right? They 18 key supered, so they have, like, all their defense right here, just without defensive support. It's still a lot of damage. Makes me think I would put Evolution Blue Vegeta at number 2, by the way. But alright, so there we go. There was Krillin and 18. They start out unimpressive, but the deeper you get, they definitely can look good. And having that Tien and Roshi round certainly will bring out a lot of their true effectiveness. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.